Good morning, everyone. Kevin Fernandez here with L2 Mindset. I am so happy to be with you all this morning, and I'm very excited because I'm going to talk to you about a topic that I'm extremely passionate about sharing this message just because of what a big impact it has made in my life. I first started learning about this probably about 11 years ago, 11, 12 years ago, somewhere in that range. And since then, my life has changed night and day. The results that I've been able to get in my life, in my business, personal life, um, finances, um, clients that I'm working with. I mean, the results that I've been able to create from my life, the results that I've been able to get are extraordinary from what I thought 10 years ago, 11 years ago that I could accomplish. I did not think that I would be where I am today. I did not think that I could get the results that I've created in my life. And the reason why is what we're going to be talking about, the problem that most people face, which is a lack of belief in themselves. They believe that they can accomplish the things that they want to accomplish, and it's all because of the things that they learned growing up, right? They were told that they wouldn't amount to anything, that they didn't have the right background, that they didn't come from the right family. You need money to become successful. All these negative false beliefs, right? You need a certain level of education, or you need to look this way in order to be successful, to be taken seriously. And I believe all of that to be false. I believe that anyone can be successful. Anyone has the ability and the potential within them. It's just a matter of unleashing that. It's a matter of continuing to work on yourself every single day, because we have those limiting beliefs, but it does not mean that we have to stick with them, right? It does not mean that we have to listen to that inner voice that says, "Who do you think you are? Why are you even trying to go for that? It's not going to work out for you," right? You have to take responsibility for the way you talk to yourself. You have to take responsibility for what you're creating in your life, because you're either making it happen or you're letting it happen, right? Just because you didn't do something to create a certain result does not mean that you're not responsible for it, right? Can you ask yourself, well, did I allow it? Right? Because if you're not changing, if you're choosing not to change something that you don't like, you are choosing that thing. You're choosing to keep it the same. You're choosing to allow that. Right? So I want to read a little section of a book that I'm reading right now that talks about the power of the subconscious mind. Right? So want you to follow me with this, and I'm going to like explain how I feel about it and what how I've been able to use this information to create actual results in my life, right? It's not just something that I'm reading. I'm like, oh, it sounds interesting. No, this stuff that I've read for 10, 11 years now that I've been able to implement to actually get results in my life. So here we go. An excellent way to get acquainted with the two functions of your mind is to look upon your own mind as a garden. You are a gardener and you are planting seeds, thoughts in your subconscious mind all day long based on your habitual thinking. As you sow in your subconscious mind, so shall you reap in your body and environment. Begin now to sow thoughts of peace, happiness, right action, goodwill, and prosperity. Think quietly and with interest on these qualities and accept them fully in your conscious reasoning mind. Continue to plant these wonderful seeds in the garden of your mind, and you will reap a glorious harvest. Your subconscious mind may be likened to the soil, which will grow all kinds of seeds, good or bad. Every thought is therefore a cause, and every condition is an effect. For this reason, it is essential that you take charge of your thoughts so as to bring forth only desirable conditions. Hmm. Gotta tell you, that right there is the secret to life. If you want to have a successful life, it all starts with your thoughts. You get to choose what you allow in your mind. You see, the conscious mind, think about it. Like I just said, think of yourself as a gardener, right? Your mind is like the soil, the plot of land. If You hear a piece of information, whether it's through the news, whether it's through social media, whether it's through somebody else, and you don't like that idea, that thought, you can choose to reject it. You can choose to take that weed out of your garden and throw it away. You can choose what you believe. As a matter of fact, you have to. You have to take responsibility and choose what it is that you want to believe, because what you believe, you will prove. I heard that a few weeks ago and it was so powerful. I want you to write it down. What you believe, fully believe, you will prove. It's not what you want, it's not what you think sounds good, it's what you believe in your heart of hearts. Your belief will create your reality. That's another way of saying that. Your belief will create your reality. What you believe, you will prove. If you believe that you are worthy of success, if you believe that you are worthy of what you want, you will attract those things and you will keep them. If you don't believe you're worthy of financial abundance, if you don't believe that you're worthy of abundance when it comes to your relationships, clients, if you don't believe that you deserve the good things in life, you're not going to get them. You're not going to attract them. And if you do somehow get lucky or manipulate some things and you get some of those things, you will eventually lose them, because at the subconscious level, if you believe that you're not meant to have those things, that you're not the kind of person who should enjoy those things, who should get those things, you're not going to keep them, right? What you believe, you will prove. Your belief creates your reality. So, again, as you hear what I'm saying, you have the ability with your conscious mind to accept what I'm telling you or to reject what I'm saying. You can hear that the economy is getting bad. You can accept or reject that idea. You can say, I'm going to create my own economy. I'm not going to let the outside circumstances affect myself and my business. Does not mean that you put your hand in the sand and you don't pay attention to what's happening. It's not about toxic positive thinking and rejecting what's actually happening. No, it means that you can see what's happening, but you choose not to participate in that, and you change your thoughts, your feelings, your actions, your behavior in a way that's going to help you get the results that you want in your life, in your business, right? Through the Great Recession, there were so many millionaires created, right? So many people became self made millionaires through the Great Recession. 08, 09, huge market crash, right? Real estate market crash. I mean, it was awful. Lots of people made a lot of money, became successful during that time, started their businesses during that time. So, yes, bad things can happen. And I'm not saying that you choose to ignore what's happening, but you choose to think a certain way. You choose to think how you look at that event and what meaning you're going to give it. Is this the end or is this the beginning? Is this here to crush me or is this here to help me grow? Right? If you believe, fully believe that life happens for you, not to you, then you know that whatever comes your way today, it's here to empower you. It's here to make you better. If you experience a problem today, you can look at it as, man, like, this is not good. Or you can look at it as, this problem is here for a reason. It's here to show me a lesson. It's here to help me grow. Now, does that mean that it feels good to deal with the problem? No, it does not feel good. I guarantee you, it doesn't feel good for me to deal with problems. But when I can change my perspective from complaining, whether it's in my own mind or falling victim to the problem in what I'm experiencing, and I can change my perspective to, this situation is here to teach me a lesson for me to grow. What is the lesson I'm supposed to be learning? Right? Then now my whole perspective changes. My whole demeanor changes. The way that I feel changes. I feel better about myself, about what's happening. And then I feel better so I can take the actions that I need to take in order to become successful and take the necessary actions that I know I need to take today. Right. But if I let that problem or that person influence the way that I think, in a negative way, then I'm giving up my control and I'm no longer in control of the results that I'm creating, the life that I'm manifesting. And so you want to keep control. And the only thing that you can control is your thoughts, your feelings, the images that you picture, that you visualize, and the actions that you take. You cannot control other people. That's just an illusion. You cannot control other people as much as you would like to. Trust me, I've been there. You cannot control other people. You can lead other people. You can control yourself. That's all you can control, right? You can control your response, your actions, your reactions. You can control how you respond to a certain event, right? And that's what emotional intelligence is all about. And that's why that's so important that you master that as well, right? But just wanted to leave that little bit of information with you about the power of the subconscious mind, right? Your subconscious mind is programmed from an early age. And so you are being run by this program. You are 95% of the time, 95% of the things that you do today, you're not even thinking about. You just do habitually. You just do, you're running on the program on autopilot, right? Like you got up this morning, probably went to a restroom, brushed your teeth. Like you weren't thinking about it. You just did it like on autopilot. You went, drank some water, made breakfast, whatever it is, those things that you do on a daily basis, you don't even think about, right? You just do. So are those automatic behaviors getting you the results that you want? And if not, then we need to change them. Now, is it easy? No, it's super difficult, extremely hard. And I can tell you because I've been through it. I'm still going through it because we're always improving, we're always growing, and we should be striving to. And so every single day, I am pushing myself. I'm trying to reprogram my subconscious so that I can create the necessary behaviors, the necessary habits to create the life that I want, to create the results that I want. So I encourage you today to look at your habitual behavior. What results is it getting you? And if you don't like those results, then choose one area of your life, whether that's your health and wellness, your fitness, or that's your relationships or a relationship, or that's your business or your career or your income. What is one area of your life that you're not satisfied with, that you know you can do better at? And then look at what are the habits that are currently leading to those results. And then choose to replace that habit with a new, more empowering habit. And how do you do that? That's what I'm going to talk about next week. So make sure to tune in here next week. Every Thursday, I'll be joining you 10 to 15 minutes, just some morning motivation, empowerment, inspiration. I want to make sure that help you get the day started strong and with the right attitude, the right mindset. And if you have any questions about what I share, or you would like to learn more, feel free to reach out to me. I love to share this kind of information, and I would love to help anybody that I can. So, happy Thursday, everyone. Again, Kevin Fernandez here with L2 Mindset. Love yourself, lead yourself. Have a phenomenal day, and I'll see you all next week. Take care.